Hello students, myself CA Kunal Kumar, and in today's session we'll be learning about EMI, that is equated monthly installments. EMI is a fixed payment made by a borrower to a lender on a specific date each month. EMI are applied on both interest and principal each month, ensuring that the loan is paid off in a full over a specific time period. There are two ways to calculate EMI. Number one is flat rate method and number two is reducing balance method. Now let's talk about what is flat rate method. It is a method which is calculated by adding together the principal loan amount and interest on the principal. The result is then divided by total number of period multiplied by the number of months. Reducing balance method on the other side is the method generally more favorable for the borrowers as it result in lower interest payment overall. So now let's move to Energy Vidya platform and understand this practically. So we'll click on this practical part and then we'll go to this borrowing and we will read this example. Michael acquired loan amounting rupees 3,50,000 to purchase plant and machinery for his business. Currently, he is repaying monthly installment of rupees 4250 with straight interest rate that is 6%. This is option 1. He requires clarity on the details of current interest plan and also wishes to explore option of diminishing interest rate 9%, that is option 2. You are required to compute the following. So we have to calculate 5 points. Number 1, duration of EMI tenure if interest rate follow the straight line method. Number 2, duration of EMI tenure if interest rate follow diminishing balance method. Number 3, the total interest amount using straight line method, and number 4, total interest amount using diminishing method. And last, determine which method is more advantageous, diminishing or straight line. So now let's solve this. So what we will do, we'll click on this calculator. You have been given a calculator, and as you see prima facie, you will see that straight line method is more beneficial to a borrower because it is having 6% interest rate and diminishing balance have 9% interest rate. But now let's understand which method or interest rate is beneficial for a borrower. So I'll click on this EMI section. In first part, what I need to calculate, I need to calculate EMI tenure under straight line method. So I'll click on here and I'll select diminishing. There are two options, diminishing and straight line. So what I'll select for first, I'll select straight line. I need to calculate EMI tenure. So I'll select tenure, then EMI amount. What is equated monthly installment amount? That is 4250. Rate of interest under straight line interest is 6%. And principal amount, you can see it's 3,50,000. So I'll put 3,50,000 under principal amount. So you can see tenure is 140 months, interest is 245, repayment is 595. That is total repayment including interest. So what I'll do, I'll click here on answer, and duration of EMI tenure under straight line method is 140 months. So I'll put 140 over here. Now what I'll do, I have to calculate similar thing for diminishing rate. So I'll select now diminishing. Under diminishing, interest rate is 9%. It's not 6%. So I'll select 9%. Principal amount again same. Tenure would be 129 months now. So I'll select 129. One more thing. C part is you need to calculate total interest amount using straight line method and total interest amount using diminishing method. So under diminishing method, you can see total interest amount is 198,250. So I'll put 198,250 and I'll check what is interest amount under straight line method. So I'll select straight line and also change the rate because in straight line rate is 6%. So now you can see interest is 2,45,000. Okay. So now you tell me which method is beneficial for a borrower, whether straight line or diminishing. When we were checking only interest rate, so we were assuming that only straight line method is beneficial, but now Under diminishing balance, 129 EMIs are there, so it's less, and even interest is less under diminishing method. So what we will choose? We will choose diminishing method and we'll click on validate. So once we click on validate, you'll see congratulations, you completed all the answers in right format. So I'll click OK. So I hope you have understood how we have calculated this EMI. See you in another video. Thank you very much. Happy learning.